Sam, you have one note on Howard Terminal and how it's relating to other cities, nearby cities on the bay. Let's dive in, Sam. What are we talking here?
Yeah, this is about a little bit about Howard Terminal, and just to kind of, if for whatever reason people don't know what Howard Terminal, the Oakland A's, there's a site in Oakland, not too far from Jack London Square, where they're trying to build their new ballpark and develop the surrounding area, which would do some waterfront remodeling, major construction. There would be there's like a community benefits package so that there would be a stadium for like high school, or an arena, like a micro arena. But it would open up a bunch of shoreline. It would also be built to, there's lots of this global warming stuff of like floods. So there's a lot of improvement, there's housing, there's retail. It's a massive construction project, and it's not just about the stadium. So how does that relate to these other cities? Well, in my normal 9 to 5, I work in the construction industry, and I went into the city of San Leandro today to pay for a permit. And while I'm picking up this permit, I'm waiting, and the city of San Leandro has this little section where they got, like, the local magazines, the businesses, and they had this like really well laid out newspaper that's produced by the city, and it kind of highlights all of the construction projects they're doing. And for people who may not be from the Bay Area or know the Bay Area too well, I got the map up here. Tim, I don't know if you'll be able to screen capture this and put it on the YouTube, but you see San Leandro is what, 17-20 minutes south of Oakland. And I got Howard Terminal highlighted here.
Well,
And then
San
down here,
Leandro's the city directly south of Oakland, but like it's like a
correct.
17-minute drive from you're showing the marina. It's a 17-minute drive from San Leandro Marina where you're talking versus Howard Terminal. So we're talking
Correct.
less than 20 minutes away.
And
Before you continue, I just want to let people know that we'll put the link below so you guys can follow along.
You can
to
see what I'm talking
he's
about.
talking
Yeah.
about.
So I'm zooming into this area at the San Leandro Marina, and you can see that it's called Monarch Bay. There's a golf course. There's really no real estate. There's no retail. There's a couple restaurants. There's a hotel.
I golf there.
And they're looking to remodel this whole area. And there's some renderings on the website. And the point of this is the city of Oakland's neighboring cities, they border one another. And the city of San Leandro, it's not a major city, but they understand that they have an asset, and that asset is the marina. And these renderings are absolutely beautiful. This is being developed with, I'm just going to go quickly down the list, a 210 room hotel with an attached restaurant, an additional restaurant with banquet facility, commercial space for retail or market use, 206 single family and townhome residences, 285 multifamily residences, reconstructed Mulford Marina branch library. So the city of San Leandro over the past 20 years has made a commitment to their public library system. The San Leandro main library is amazing. It's a wonderful site. I grew up in the city of San Leandro, so I spent many years in that San Leandro main library. It was great before the remodel. It went from great to excellent after the remodel. It's absolutely beautiful. Has a ton of history there. And then there's another library that was they're in the process of remodeling or rebuilding their libraries. And the Mulford branch is very small. It's like it looks like a house that was made into a library. So they're going to get, this area is going to have an actual library where thousands of people will have access to. They're reconfiguring that golf course, Tyler. So they're going to make it a 9-hole. But some of the designers and what they plan to do with the actual golf course is going to be influenced by some pretty heavy hitting designers. Enhanced recreational amenities include new park plaza areas, pedestrian promenade with a Bay Area trail. So this trail actually connects to the shoreline that goes down to San Lorenzo and Hayward. This takes you down to San Mateo Bridge. And, you know, this is an amazing water trail where you can bike ride, and it's just beautiful out there. It's absolutely stunning. They're redoing the boat launch. So there's going to be a new boat launch. There's bike lanes. It's going to take many years for this to be developed. And here on the YouTube stream, you guys will be able to see this. Here's a top view of how this new layout is going to go. And this location, the marina, is what, 5 minutes from the Oakland airport? And
If that, yeah,
if
it's right next to it.
Very close.
Oakland airport is so close. And what I see here, guys, you have a micro city. I mean, you can fly people in the city of, Oakland airport. You could take a 2-minute Uber to your hotel, play 9-hole golf, have access to a couple of restaurants, a market. There's this beautiful park. You could go on bike rides. We know that this hotel is going to have some facilities in the hotel to host conventions and things. So I could very easily see this as a place where, some of us work for larger companies, corporate companies, where you can actually host a corporate event, play some golf, get some training in. You know, we've all been a part of those things where you do things with your employer. And then if you want, San Leandro is so close to San Francisco. So if you want to get people to San Francisco to go sightseeing, it's right there. We already talked about Chase and how they're redeveloping their waterfront. The Giants are continuing they got some land that they're building on their waterfront where there's going to be like a Giants village. So the city of San Francisco is doing a great job of adding to their waterfront because it's prime real estate. There's, it's very limited. You get beautiful views. I would not be surprised if at some point San Leandro could add a ferry system where you're ferrying from San Leandro to Alameda to San Francisco. I think this is a fantastic idea. I was completely blown away by this afternoon. I read this newspaper, cover to cover. There's a ton of great information. You could see that this shoreline project started in 2008 and now we're in 2022. What that shows, thumbs up to the city of San Leandro for, even with the pandemic, in 2020, they were able to get the legal binding commitments, just showing that their city council was able to keep this thing going. It took a very long time, over 10 years. But this is what your neighbors are doing. This is what the Giants are doing. This is what the Warriors are doing. And this is what, pretty soon the San Jose Sharks are going to be doing. The San Jose Sharks are looking to possibly upgrade their home. There's also a lacrosse team that's developing a field on Treasure Island. I believe it's already open, but there's a lacrosse field on Treasure Island. It's a semi-pro league. Maybe it's a pro league. I'm not fully updated on that, but there is a lot of development in the Bay Area. And what my fear is that the city of Oakland and the county have an opportunity to really change Oakland in a very positive way. And I have not too much positive things to say about John Fisher and Lou Wolf and many of these Oakland A's owners. But I will say that the redevelopment of this shoreline is good for the city of Oakland. And I'm kind of worried they're gonna have an error. And just look at these renderings and how much waterfront and how beautiful this is going to be. And you have this opportunity to do the same thing with Jack London Square and Howard Terminal and return these lands to people to open access. Right now it's a parking lot. So that's my 2 cents. That's my monologue I wanted to share, is that the city of Oakland and the county have a major project on their hands, and cities around you are developing their waterfront because that's what people want. That's what's turning your city into a destination to visit. This is a good thing, and I just hope they can get it done.
You're listening to the SVT podcast. Subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell to get alerts when we post new episodes. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at SVT Sports Pod. Slide into our DMs. We would love to interact with you.